Hello, hello. Sorry, I forgot to unmute my mic, so I had to. About. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just chilling today. Postman said that he may join for a little bit today if he can, but otherwise just chilling. Nothing crazy in the docket. We're hoping that queues aren't as buggy as yesterday. Yesterday we had, I think it was an hour 20 of queues, and then we only had like an hour 50 of gameplay, so it's like 50% queues. It was insane. It's more than 5 matches this time, yeah. I remember back when it was unranked and unranked took longer, I would be like on average I would get like 6 matches a stream. I'm like, man, the fact that I went like longer than average, because back then I'd only go 3 hours, and yesterday I went 3.5, and it's standard, which is supposed to be quicker. I was like, I only found 5 matches. That is insane. Thank you for the 1-year VAD. Yeah. Let me quickly check. I don't think this has been announced, so I think we're gonna actually be ahead of the curve here. So, from what I can tell, yeah, this has not been announced yet. So, I'm gonna hope it's not considered leaking. It's in game. The bundle for the boys skins is now out, where you have Ace as Homelander and then Deimos as Black Noir. So we have the Homelander headgear on Ace with the uniform. That is actually okay. I give a lot of shit for collaboration skins. This is actually really good. And the gun skins there too, and then the Black Noir. This was my favorite thing that I saw. If you guys don't watch The Boys, this won't make much sense to you, but this is a charm for Homelander. The titty milk. As chat so lovely put it. And then they have the VOD office, and I guess it's supposed. Oh, that's the statue of them, which is really blurry. But I have never bought a bundle faster. I am equipping all of those. I'm kind of curious. What does the Ace animation look like with the Homelander skin? Holy, this works so well. If you watch The Boys, you'll understand that animation actually works so perfectly well for Homelander. I don't know if they intended that, but that is actually like spot on. It's like a perfect match. And then Deimos got the Black Noir, which isn't anything crazy, but it is a good skin. And then no animation for him, so can't see it. Can you buy them individually? Probably, but I already bought them, so I can't check anymore. Oh, this is gonna bother me. With Deimos's normal uniform, he has a bunch of gear around him, so it looks like normal for the gun, but now with this Black Noir thing, the gun just floats in front of him. And look, it looks even worse when he does his whole animation. The gun's just like floating, and then it just slowly floats to the front. How did it get to the front? It just, it went from his back to his front. Those are nitpicky details, but yeah, that's good. I like the skins overall. I really like the Homelander one. This one's really, really good. Also, I assume it must come with a card, right? It does. And same with Deimos. Or sorry, Black Noir. Alright, one of my favorite bundles that they've released in a long time. Okay, I have to make that into a TikTok ASAP, so I'm going to quickly do that. Luckily, I've kind of streamlined the process so it doesn't take as long, but it'll still take a little bit. I started doing auto captions because I'm lazy. Wrong thing. Yeah, Homelander's charm is milk indeed. Oh, I'll leave it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Actually, it works so well with Ace. They did a good job of that. I don't know if that was planned. I assume it must have been planned, but they did a very, very good job of matching Homelander to the perfect operator. Okay, let me just edit it real quick. And then maybe today I'll just play Ace, I guess. Try to get a Homelander video done. Hydrate. Hmm. I just gotta let it do the auto subtitles and then I will basically render it. I'll queue once I start rendering so that I'm ready. Thank you for some power. Also posture check. I think it hasn't even been announced yet in a suit, so we got it like right away. Also chat. Just so you guys know, I don't want people freaking out when they find out later, but the beta for the like 6v6 mode ends tomorrow. And it ends tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you get it today, and you actually get in today, you really only have 1 day to play. Just so you know. Just don't want people getting mad when they're like, wait, I only just got access. Why is it over? Or prearranged or pre-scheduled to end tomorrow. I honestly would be surprised if they don't extend it because of all the troubles we've had, but I think they're just gonna be like, yeah, doesn't matter. They just want to see, I guess, load test or whatever, I don't know. The beta isn't open until no, it ends tomorrow. Yeah, I just have to like review the what's it called? Auto subtitles, and as long as it's fine, then the video will go up. I'm just making sure all the subtitles are written correctly. This will take 1.5 minutes. And then any extra based off how much I have to edit. What's happening with the Ubisoft account hacking thing? Saw that you mentioned in your tweet this morning. I honestly don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'll talk more about it once I'm done editing this. One sec. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm exporting the TikTok for the boy skins, and then while that renders, we'll queue. I think I've said this every single time, but I can see where having an editor comes in handy for stuff like this when I have to edit live on stream. Oh, good.
I just love decks, bro.
Do you
Where's
have
the
any plans to
weapon
update your How
skin?
Much Money series?
Patriotic colors, it's purple. I think I'll do just Deimos and Ace today and try to get a video ASAP for them with this, and then just call it like new Ace Elite skin or whatever. It basically is an Elite skin. It works so well. Let me get something for Deimos. Actually, I don't even know what his... The Unseen Finisher? I assume that's it. That sounds like him. Yeah. Do I have animations? No, but as you can see here, the Ace animation works so well with him. It literally is like spot on. I'm just gonna upload this real quick. I'll leave the animation running for a second. I'm I'm uploading it now. Post. All right.
I just love dicks, bro.
I'm posting it or tweeting that I'm live. Then I'll start my YouTube stream, which I forgot to do earlier. That's okay. All right, now I'm all yours, chat. Ask me anything you want. Actually, don't ask me anything. Thanks for sub. It's Winder, and also 18 months from Germany for life. Do you have any plans to update your How Much Money series? I actually do. I think I'm gonna make a video about it while I'm on vacation. Because I've just been like really busy trying to like get back into the swing of things. Because it's the first time in a long time where I've gone to an event and then come back and been like, okay, there's stuff I should cover, but that stuff doesn't come out for like another 2 months. So I'm kind of just like trying to figure out where everything's gonna go and when I should upload stuff. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule for stuff. I'll probably update that. So the video will probably come out in like a month. And then I also need to start organizing again for PC versus console. I've just been so busy with traveling and work over the last month that I haven't been able to do that. So I'll do both of them. Nothing happened to suit. Never heard anything after I called and they were like, no credit card on file. I was like, cool. That's about it. You have the only charm that I actually like as the minimal design that's still recognizable. I mean, I might be a little biased, but I also think my charm is the best one. You are correct. You know, I don't know if I've told the story before. When I originally was getting my charm done, they contacted me and they showed me what the charm looked like. And they originally were like, are you okay if we fill in all of the squares with gray background? And I was like, no, like, can we please have it just be like, you know, not, or like no background, just like see-through, completely like, you know, cut through. And they're like, okay, like we can make that work. But I was like, man, if they had released it as just like a gray background, that would have sucked. Hi, Scuff. God, it's so good.
I just love dicks, bro.
Gets
It's my 70 minus 1th anniversary, 2 plus 1 months to 6.
Hashtag hoodies for mods.
Wait, what? 2 plus 1 months to 6 years. But 6 years is... Oh, right, okay, yeah. My brain could not comprehend that math for a second. Can you explain your logo? What's with the blocks? So, it's very simple. If you look at the charm, you'll notice that it's basically 2 balls and a shaft. And you'll see that if you were to scale this to a penis size, it would be a very small penis. So the charm represents what your penis looked like before you got the charm. And then luckily, thanks to, you know, charm powers, your penis will extend in length, and this will just always be a humble reminder of where you came from versus the 1 foot long schlong that you guys have afterwards. Hope that helps. Can't confirm I'm a female that didn't have one, but now. Yeah, it's the one unfortunate downside for the 1%. You know, I always give a lot of shit for America skins. I think the American flag is not as nice looking as people claim it to be, but this one weapon skin for Homelander is actually really nice. Thanks for TED Talk, no worries. Cocktail night, nice scuff. What are you gonna get? Spectacular. Downside or upside? Upside? You're still talking the charm. Or I guess for the yeah. For the females, it's a bit of a downside. Yeah, the skin's finally dropped. It works so well. I can't get over how great that is with the phone and everything. Are there any other skins related to Homelander? There is Deimos is Black Noir, which isn't as nice, but like it's still pretty good. But I think Homelander takes the cake. Interesting scuff. That can always either go really good or really bad. I've found whenever I go to a place and I'm like, you know, whatever you're feeling, make me something that's like your creation or whatever. I usually get hit with like the worst drink I've ever
I just
had.
love dicks, bro.
When we were in
My
Switzerland
people still
and we
small when
stopped
they
at like
get
some
big.
random small town on the train, we went to a nice little restaurant and they had each like I guess waitress who worked there, or I don't know if they were. I think there's just waitresses, not like bartender, but just they were like, oh yeah, we made our own cocktails that we really like. Like we want you guys to try them. So they had 4 different ones for each waitress. And I tried our waitress's cocktail, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever had in my life. It was like the most bitter and like just not like it wasn't sweet at all cocktail in my life. It was Aperol spritz with like something else bitter. I was like, this is just genuinely garbage. And the drink was like $20. I was like, I gotta drink it, and I drank like half of it. I was like, nah, I'm at my limit. And she came back and asked me how it was. I was like, and then I left. Do you see the new ban system as a net positive or negative? I think it's a positive. I really want to make a whole video on it, but I'm not really. I don't do like full video essays anymore, so I don't really want to make a 20-minute video talking about the ban system. But I do want to make a video covering it. Maybe if I play a ranked game one of these days, I'll have a little rant at the beginning about the ban system, since ranked is the only one that has bans. Okay, chat. I need your thoughts on something, okay? Do you think I should tell Annie to buy this for me? Yes, 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 yes. I'll ask her how big it is. If it's like a normal sized bag, I genuinely want it. I'm a little afraid that she won't respond because it looks like she left her computer on, so she might not be getting my messages. Where is it? It's apparently at Costco. I'm gonna text her on top of DMing her. Oh my god, I haven't texted her. When was the last time I texted her? Oh, I texted her just last year. Okay. Message her. We do. I mean, not every Costco has the same stuff though in a suit. My nephew worked at Costco, but at a different one, like an hour away from me, and he's just like, "Yeah, our Costco sells like tomahawk wagyu steaks." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, our Costco sells like bulgogi beef and I don't know, like salmon. They had tomahawk wagyu. Insane. By the way, thanks for 3 months, Anthony. Okay, I asked Annie for some clarification on the Lego suitcase. I asked, how big is it? Like, is it a standard sized one? And she responded with, they have more practical ones that are cheaper. I'm like, that's not what I asked. I don't care if it's more expensive and less practical. I want it. Also, hi, Jesse on YouTube. Thanks for 20 months, totes. You've seen the Lego suitcase? How small was it, Sharpie? Although I just realized, I think it's... Oh, it's a Lego backpack and suitcase. Oh my god, I'm gonna be such a fucking extra ass bitch. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I think it was just today, they announced Lego is doing a Pokemon collaboration. That honestly might be what brings me back to Lego. Just one set, nothing crazy. Like, I'll only buy one set. Really, Wing to Sar. It doesn't look... I guess you mean like the pull handle. I will probably tell Annie to buy it for me. Although I might... I was gonna say, I need bags for travel for work, so I was like, I should just business expense them, but she didn't take my business card, so I might have to go back another time and buy them that way. Actually, wait, no, my business card doesn't work at Costco. Never mind. Going live on YouTube? I'm already live on YouTube. I go live on the VODs channel, though, not the main channel, because YouTube is weird. Oh, we had a 15-minute queue today. First match. No, dude, I'll let you know what Annie says. Or actually, Hassar says he has it as well in chat. I just want to, if it's a normal sized luggage bag, like for a what's it called? Like a carry-on, then I'll want it. If it's like tiny, like for kids, I don't want it. Oh, Annie didn't even tell me what size it is. She just asked if I want red or yellow. Chat, what do we want? Red or yellow? Here, I'll pull it back up for you guys. Red or yellow? I'm leaning towards red. But yellow is also not... I don't know. Chat saying red. Okay. No, Dust, but it works really well with the Ace Elite Skin animation. Guys, Annie just told me it costs $120. I guess we're business expensing it, so it's okay. Peanuts for you. Is it? We're buying it. I told her to buy it. I've become very cheap because of Annie. Oh, 100% they're doing the... Probably. Oh, I regret everything. I should have gone up earlier. She wasn't even looking at me before. Is Annie getting the other color for herself? No. Annie has a suitcase that she's probably had now for, I want to say 15 years, and she probably will never get another one until that one breaks. I tell her Lego suitcase, but can't get us hoodies. Fine. Lego suitcases for all the mods. Can't blame Annie, that's smart. I always tell Annie though, I'm like, treat yourself, like, get something nice. And she's like, but why would I treat myself when the thing I have works? Okay, our house, without giving like exact details, our house is fairly large, okay? We had one vacuum for this house. The vacuum was a vacuum that Annie bought from Walmart for $20 15 years ago when she like became a student, or probably like 10 years ago. And it sucked ass. Not like good, like how a vacuum sucks, like it was just terrible. And she always refused to buy another one until I was like, Annie, I can't live like this. I was like, we are literally struggling to pick up anything off the ground because this vacuum is so trash. And then she finally got or agreed to get a Dyson. And life was good again. I think the convincing for her was that me and her friend were both like, Annie, we need this. Like, her friend doesn't even live with us, but we're like, we need this. No, not the Dyson Sphere. We have the remote or wireless one. Dyson Animal. Okay, black. Too late, too late, too late. Fuck. I think my chances of the spot working are dwindling as everyone on the enemy team dies. Dark over Dyson. Dyson voids our carpet warranty. What do you... I'm learning so much. First off, a carpet warranty. Second off, how does the Dyson void it? Just sucks too much? Yes, Mr. Mass, the Homelander skin is for real. When we're on attack, I will be going ace. Also, thanks for Subzac0202. Oh, no one gave this way. It's too rough, yeah, it pulls the fibers. I have heard Shark is very good. Annie has the Shark hair dryer thing that's like the Dyson has, or Dyson has the one that's supposed to like help curl, do like, it does everything, but she has the Shark one because it was cheaper and she says it's just as good. And then we were talking about, we saw the so we have like the Dyson vacuum, and then we saw that they came out with a Dyson mop, like basically a wet vacuum. And I was like, Annie, I kind of want that. I will never mop a day in my life, but I kind of want that. I would mop if I had that. And then she looked it up and Shark makes one that's like way cheaper and does the same thing, so we might just get that one. Thanks for some Moose 1970. Getting 16,000 credits. Should I buy Onami or cheap Bonito or Obsidian. I mean, you should wait until like closer to the end of this season. I think prices will hit their all-time low, or maybe just like wait till like May hits. Then I think the prices will drop the most because people will have opened a lot of their packs. If you wait too long, prices will go up as more people join the game and less people have packs to open. The Shark Hydrovac is dope. My wife raves about it. Good to know, good to know. Also, the big thing with Annie and I is that things get done in like the slowest and usually cheapest possible method until Annie is unable to do it, and then I have to do it, and then that gives me an excuse to buy a better way of doing things. I always wanted one of those self-cleaning litter robots, and Annie kept saying, no, 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 it's too expensive, we don't need it. She's like, I will happily scoop because it's free. And then Annie had her surgery and she wasn't able to like lift things or bend over as much, so then I had to do all the litter stuff. Sorry. Ouch, I missed. I had to do all the litter stuff, so I was like, Annie, I'm not scooping shit every day from the litter bot or robot or box, so we got the litter robot, and life was good. Now, can't go back. Also, when we were trying to decide chores when we moved in together, Annie was like, oh, you should do vacuuming. I was like, yeah, I'm down. And then I bought a Roomba. Ooh, we threw that hard. I don't think any shots were landed there. Sometimes spending money to be more efficient is worth it. Oh, I live by that, but Annie lives by living as cheap as possible. What's funny now is that we've kind of like almost swapped. I am becoming more of the like cheap mindset. Like I'll just, you know, withstand this one thing and like save money. And Annie's now like, we could kind of ball out a little. I'm like, no, we got to save money. This guy throws money at chores. I mean, if you could spend a couple $100 to never have to do a chore again, would you not do that? I think that's always worth it. Assuming you have the money, obviously. What was that Demo skin? It's, I assume he probably has it. It's the other boy's one. Black Noir. I'll spawn with him and see. Although his card could be different than the skin. Nope, he has Black Noir. Hello, fellow member of the 7. Look at him. Look at that ass. Look at that cup. And the good thing is, as Homelander, I can never die. I'm literally immortal. Somehow it got jammed and then unjammed. I hate that people learned how to do this whole zombie thing. Yeah, zombie setups are just annoying as fuck. Oh, cool, we got a free kill here. Teammate is just in. All of our team is just in. Second closet. Dropped. $200 for never having to do it again, or $200 to not have to do it for 5 years. There's a difference between those. Yeah. You want to be nitpicky, yes. It's only for like 5 to 10 years, depending on how long your gadget lasts. Thanks for YouTube video, by the way, on rar. Okay, why do people say that I say rar? I don't say rar. I say rora. And the Varsity says rar. I have never once said rar. The beta ends tomorrow, Nader. I was like, I don't know, I was enjoying a 6v6, but I don't think I could play it every day. Personally. Although I did learn from Atlanta, I was chatting with another creator who's from South Africa, and he talked to New Zealanders and asked them how to pronounce Raura's name, and he said even Ubisoft says it wrong. I can't remember exactly like what the emphasis is, but I think it's something like Ra'aura. Like you kind of have to like go like up, down, up. The slowest climb to the top. Okay, my drone's stuck. One's on couches, one's on piano window. And he just left. Can't waste all my ammo breaking that, unfortunately. Cocktail. You saw him. That was like, I heard him coming from the bar, but I was mid reload. Oh, he traded. Unfortunate. I should make the title better where the command is. What do you mean? Drops still going. What does that mean? Bro, he took my ace. I guess I'll go Deimos. We both just want to run the skins. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Hydrate. Yeah, skins are only Deimos and Ace. I'm trying to think of who else they could have added. Ooh, okay. Maybe. I think this would be good, but I don't know if Ubisoft would be about it. Wamai should have been the Deep, because he wears like the wetsuit. But then, you know, they might run into some issue with retexturing him, we'll call it. Trying to think of who else would be good. Just from like the 7. Thorn could be what's her name? I already forgot. It's been like a few months since I watched the show. The Amazon lady. The Wonder Woman equivalent. And then let's look. A-Train could be Oryx. Again, might run into a bit of an issue of recoloring. Black Noir is on the case. Malbake. The cat. I didn't realize there was the castle up there. I just shot at the castle. I'm also not gonna lie, I thought I was tracking Valkyrie. I didn't realize I was tracking a zombie. A-Train Castle. Scuff, I feel like you're only saying that because they're both black. I feel like Oryx makes much more sense since A-Train's all about, you know, running as fast as possible. What do Castle and A-Train have in common, Scuff? Why do you think Castle should be A-Train, Hmm? They're both athletes. Okay, Ace. Yeah, Castle, the athlete. The whole build. I think the gadget makes way more sense with A-Train. Oryx literally is like peak athlete. A-Train is peak athlete. This throws me back to like a few years ago. We used to play with someone called Terrell, and there were a few girls in the community who knew nothing about him other than the fact that he was black, and they were like, oh my god, you and this girl would be perfect for each other. And I was like, why would they be perfect for each other? And they're like, oh, like, you know, I think they'd just be like the perfect fit. I'm like, they're both black. Are you saying that they would be the perfect fit just because of that? And they're like, no, there's more to it. I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't see the A-Train and Castle connection. Also, fuck, I already forgotten, like, everyone's name. Oh, Starlight, right? That's her name, Starlight? She would have to be... she would be Blitz. Or actually, Ying. Ying would make more sense. But I do not think that Ubisoft would ever change the race of an operator for a skin, so... Look at this beauty. Look at that ass. That's America's ass right there. Didn't even do my job because I was too distracted by the ass. Backed up.
Yo, nade this corner. Deimos. He needs you to get the mute off.
Swung far left, or far away from me. So I'm at the corner at the beginning, but then he swung too far. Starfish keeps naming people that don't look like the characters, but the ability fits. But the ability matters the most. The only reason Ace is good for Homelander is because Ace's whole thing is that he's egotistical. All he cares about is his persona. Literally, his like main thing on his bio is that he takes selfies while rescuing hostages and posts them on social media. His whole vibe, his whole character matches. The gadget doesn't. I don't care about that part. But at least like Oryx, his whole kit is about speed. It's about athleticism. Characters don't have to look alike. They just have to act alike. I started watching your YouTube content when I first started playing in 2016. How's the new season? Should I start playing again? I would say that if you're looking for like a time to rejoin Siege, you should wait till next season. Because next season is literally like the biggest Siege update since like year 4. It's huge. They're reworking a lot of the game. They're like doing sound and lighting for a bunch of stuff for 5 maps. There's a new game mode coming out, and I assume it's still going to be like a full season's worth of content, so it'll be a huge season. You're naming other characters according to their gadgets, but it's about everything. Because like the whole thing of Homelander is that he's egotistical. So if it's Ace, the whole thing of A-Train is speed. He is speed. He's like Lightning McQueen if it was a person. And then it helps that their gadgets somewhat match. It's about everything. Castle and A-Train literally have nothing in common other than being the same skin color. Did Homelander let people die in the show? Sounds like Fuse should have gotten the skin instead of Ace. Well, again, look here. On the Ace bio, it's not, you know, it's not that he's letting people die, but they're very obvious. Oh my god, I never noticed how ugly he is in this artwork. Holy shit. Let me remove my camera for a second. Look how ugly he is. And he's the one posting on social media. Yeah. His whole thing is that he's like taking selfies because like, I rescued people. I'm special. Everyone love me. Deimos makes sense though for Black Noir because He also like tracks people. That's literally Black Noir's whole thing. He tracks people down and hunts them. Or the 7. Okay, who am I forgetting? So I still think Maya should be the deep. Because they're both like swimmers and stuff, and he literally wears a swimsuit. So that's 3. Thorn should be the Amazon lady. I already forgot her name. That's 4. Starlight should be... I said Ying, but would there be anyone better? We went off looks, IQ, but her gadget has nothing to do with it, so... I need more than that. Ying also looks nothing like her, though. Also... They went crazy with Ying's elite skin. Given the curvature. I just noticed that the other day. Or re-noticed it. Yeah, A-Train, Oryx. Makes sense. That's what, 5 total now? Something of... Why not? Fuck, okay. Homelander, Black Noir, A-Train, Amazon Lady, Starlight, The Deep. Alright, Translucent was the 7th until blah blah blah. Don't think Translucent would fit into any character in Siege, given that he is translucent. I don't think there's any fix. Or not fix, I don't think there's any match. Translucent would be Vigil. Or Nook. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm so dumb. I was like, there's no invisibility in this game. I forgot about Vigil and Nook. I feel like Nook would make more sense, given that she had the silent step before, but Vigil probably makes the most sense. Actually, no, probably Nook would make the most sense. Go to Vigil and it's just him naked. Also, I'm curious if me changing servers would affect my matchmaking at all, because I'm on the most popular servers and I'm still getting like 15-minute matches or queues. It took me 15 minutes to find the last match. I'm assuming this match is going to take around the same because we're already in a long queue. So dynamic matchmaking, they said, was basically their effort to try to make matchmaking faster for lower player regions. If I went to a lower player region, would that make my matchmaking faster than what it is now? Because it feels really long on the popular servers. Thanks for the 2 months, Lieutenant Unk. Let's have 1 to 2 minute queue times on Asian servers. I assume a part of it is the fact that all my matches will be against like champs for the most part. It has some semblance of matchmaking, but even then, like, we had a gold in that game and a plat. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to find a lobby. I do think a big part of it is just my hidden MMR. I think it's too strict now. 30 seconds on East. I assume you're also not a champ. Not trying to be mean, but I assume the champ has a factor. Rival queue times could never. It's been a while since I played Rivals though, Jack. That game could be dead for all I know. Not dead. Oh yeah, so Lieutenant Ung, thank you for 2 months. I don't think I really thanked you, but thank you, thank you, thank you. That was during the match while we were talking about the heroes, the 7. Also, I want to pop a booster, but if I'm going to be half the time in queue, I don't think that's worth it. Or would it be more worth it because then I'm actually making some renown? You're on crossplay with console? Yeah, you literally can't turn off crossplay. I tweeted about it yesterday, and people in the comments were like, you should turn off crossplay. I'm like, I literally can't. I cannot turn off crossplay. It is forced on for PC. April 11th for season 2. I haven't played in like 3 weeks, Jack. I feel like Rivals is one of those games that once I just stop playing, I'll probably never go back. It's like Tarkov. I skip one day, and it's like, well, never going back. Thanks, Pulse. God, you're so smart. Oh, we actually found a match. It was 8 minutes this time. Okay, 8 over 15. Not bad. It's basically the same lobby. Champ, 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 champ. Emerald. Pulse, hurry up and finish work so that I can invite you and we get easier lobbies and I get faster matchmaking. Bye, Scuff. Enjoy your drinks. I'm so confused. There's no drops inventory. It was already confusing as how they make it worse. There is a drops inventory. And you literally just go to drops and it shows your drops inventory. We clicked in all the right places. That smoke was judging me, 100%. He looked at that and he's just like, I don't know about this strap, but it'll work, trust. A hot person followed you on Instagram or back on Instagram, what do I do? Report them for being a bot. Don't have to worry about the back anymore. Hopefully. I guess Smoke wasn't holding that anymore. Oh no, he was, but he died. That is unfortunate. I thought he had that locked down. Hey, Scott. We just gave that Zofia an ace for free. Zofia just aced in like 15 seconds. Alright, so this is a conversation we had. You just reminded me. With Evan. He is of the opinion that that wouldn't be a 15-second ace. He would say that that would be like a 1 minute 30 ace or whatever. Because he says the timer starts from when the round starts, not from when you get your first kill. I'm like, he's not wrong. Because like, if you spent like 2.5 minutes just slowly picking away at them and then they all peek you at once and you kill all of them, like that's not a 5-second ace. That is like a 2.5 minute ace. Well, Evan's not wrong. But I don't know if I fully agree with him. Timer starts when you get the first kill. 7 is just flat wrong. But again, what if you're like picking away at them? What if you hit someone all the way down to 1 HP and then you like disengage from the fight and then you go kill someone else and then you come back and kill that person? It's like, technically we're in a fight with that person for a minute. Shouldn't that count? I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I feel like the timer should start from whenever you get in your first fight. It doesn't have to be your first kill, just your first fight. Because again, otherwise you could spend a shit ton of time like slowly doing stuff and fighting people, but then never actually getting a kill until you randomly get a bunch of kills at once. I don't know if that person had already fully pushed in or... Oh, he was on the right side. I didn't realize that he was pinging behind him like someone's behind. Oh, and I was holding this, but he had just crossed. That is unfortunate timing. I feel bad for calling out. Never feel bad for calling out. Never feel bad for taking time off. I was considering phoning in for a stream today, because I'll be honest, chat. I've been shitting myself all day. I don't know what it was that I ate, but it has been the Niagara Falls all day. Just non-stop. I think it's calmed down now, but it was rough going for the whole morning. So all I used to do is just not peek. Is it Pepto-Bismol time? I told Annie, I was like, nope, like, I'm just going to wait it out, let it all get out of my system, and we're good. And then I went 4 more times, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time for Pepto-Bismol. And I think it's calmed things down. It was a nasty representation of how it was coming out of you. Hey, Jack, life is dirty. You know? Shit happens. Yeah, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't stream today. And I was like, you know what? I'll be fine. If you see me run away from the computer, now you know why. But right now it's been okay. Luckily, I installed the King George bidet in my bathroom up here, so now I don't have to run all the way downstairs just to use a bidet. He gave me one while we were at SI, so I got to get an extra bidet for my office. Also, I don't appreciate how little you guys are respecting my humor in chat. You guys take me for granted, you know that? You take for granted how funny I am. There's a lot of streamers out there that you could be watching instead who are way less funny. You guys don't appreciate what I do for you. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost hit her. Oh, I hit his fucking cape. I didn't hit him, bro. I aimed at his cape flapping to my left, his right. I didn't aim at him. I hate myself. I'm just here for Niagara Falls. Andy from TikTok, how are you doing today? Well, you just missed our whole conversation about how I got bubble guts today, but ooh, that was bad timing. But otherwise, I'm fine. Also, I feel like ever since I got back from Atlanta is when my matchmaking time and quality has been substantially longer and harder. I feel like before I left for Atlanta, wasn't I getting like normal matches where I was just like, it was random people, we were just having a good time, and now it's like every single lobby I'm in is just all champs all the time. Let me verify this. This one was pretty heavy as well, but that was with Evan. Let me see, like, a random day. Like, this. Oh, no, it was all champs as well. Okay, one, like, level 44, one level 44. Like, I feel like there were just more random people in the lobby. Now it's just, like, they're just all champs. Time Shelby. Yeah, the boy skin drop mad. Didn't help that the cav kept running in front of you. You're not wrong. I kept trying to, or I was very cautious of that. But honestly, there were just a million things I could have done better in that round, and I just didn't do it. And both of them dropped med. Deimos and Ace. Hydrate. I think I have a little bit of water. I'm gonna go refill my bottle. They bandaged the walls. I'm not going to breach it. Oh, yeah, fuck this, bro. Bulletproof camera, beeper, and I think 2 people watching it. I gotta go where Ash is. Or just pre-fire my window. Hoping he jumps out so he gets hit by the claymore. Come on, jump out. There's the claymore. Oh, he was on the boosted angle. I didn't even know that was an angle. You can be boosted and see the hallway. Also, my cape 100% gave me away there. Just played a ranked match where one guy was AFK the whole match and still lost all points even though he was kicked. I hate this game sometimes. I personally, I hate that the AFK kicker takes longer than the like teammate left cancel the match thing. Because you can only cancel if someone left before, I think, prep phase is over on the first round. But if someone gets kicked for inactivity, they don't get kicked until... I think it's like a minute into the action phase of round 1. It's like, so someone could be AFK, never have played the game, and I can't cancel it. It's so bad. Thanks for 5 months, Captain Apollo. Yeah, it's a Homelander skin for Ace and a Black Noir skin for Deimos, Scott. And I think the Ace one is by far the best one they've done in a long time. Maybe I'll push garage. But curious how the TikTok I made about it is doing. Sometimes when I'm the first one to post about a topic, it goes crazy. But oh, it's actually doing okay. 26k views. Someone in the comments said that Vigil would have been a better choice for Black Noir than Deimos. I kind of see that, but translucent. You know what, I'm going to comment that. He actually, like, he baited me by swinging even though he was about to be exposed from the angle. And he had the Capcan trap set up. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, I got MVP, but on the wrong team, chat. Is CJX on a whole new game engine? No. From what we've been told, it is not a new engine. It is still the same engine, just everything is revamped.
Love Dex, bro.
Thanks for sub Brown. I don't know if I want to say that name. I'll call you Brown. I'm gonna grab some water before we get to next queue. Maybe pee. I already chugged a whole bottle of this in like the last hour. Alright. I'm back. Also, okay, do we have any audio people in chat? I have a question. So ever since I shifted from, I believe it's my new setup. Ever since I shifted from my headset to a like audio interface with a microphone, like a standalone microphone and this headset, I have noticed that my recordings, the audio for the gameplay has random delays. So before, consistently every recording, my audio from the game would be about 5 frames delayed from the video, which, by the way, fastest match we found today, thank God. It would be about 5 frames delayed, which I think is normal. Now, with my new setup, it can be anywhere between like 7 frames to the longest I've had is like 18 frames delayed. So it's basically like 1/3 of a second late. And it's very, very noticeable. So now every time I record, I have to go into the files and adjust the audio for every single file. So my question is, like, would this be an issue with the audio interface? Because I have updated all the drivers on everything. I've updated OBS, I've updated my graphics card, I've updated my drivers on my audio interface, everything. And I'm still having the issue. Like, should I just get a new audio interface? I have another Focusrite Scarlett. I have the 18i8. Should I just swap it out for the 2i2 and see if that fixes it? I mean, I probably will do that anyways, but like, I need to know if it's that or if it's something else, because, like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Have we got MVP with Homelander yet? No, we've lost our only 2 matches today. It's just the game audio. 'Cause I tested it one time where I like clapped and the audio from my microphone to the video was synced, like, again within like 5 frames, and then the game audio was delayed by like 10 frames. So it's just the game audio. I'm like, I feel like adding the extra layer of it processing through the audio interface has added a few extra frames of delay. What's annoying is that it's not consistent. If it was consistently like 10 frames behind, that'd be easy. I could just fix it in OBS with an offset, but I can't. Oh. I can't do that because it's consistently inconsistent. I would say, what is your routing path seem like? Having all that running through the interface and back to PC is wrong. Confused by your question. So all it is just like mic plugged into audio interface plugged into the back of the PC to a USB 3.0 slot. I specifically chose 3.0 to make sure it wasn't like a USB problem. I don't think it's the cable, because it's also like my headset, right? It's my headset audio, not just my, like, my mic audio is fine though, actually. Yeah, so that's even weird then. Why is it specifically just my headset and not the mic if it goes through the same audio interface? I don't know. By the way, thanks for sub Zephyr. I feel like it makes no sense, because I feel like everything should be delayed then, but it's not. It is just my, my in-game audio. Wouldn't the interface be good for mic and just leave the PC slash or desktop slash game audio raw into OBS? I'm confused again by what you mean. Because the audio from the game goes into what I should test, honestly. Okay, there's a few things I need to test. Me talking about this out loud to you guys has kind of helped me process what I need to test. First, one thing I need to test is I need to remove the game sound as a like game capture thing from OBS, because maybe it's just OBS. Maybe they updated it and something changed where the game audio is now delayed, because I do separate game audio, Discord, and microphone. I could merge it all into one with just desktop audio, but I don't want to do that because I want everything to be separate, but maybe that's it, so I should test that. Second, I should change the audio interface to see if it's different, because I have another one I can try out. And if it's still broken with both of those, then I don't know what the fuck to do. How much was the boys bundle? I think for all of it was 3,800 credits. However much that is. That's like 40 bucks. Just for default. type it down to your level. I think the spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes aren't helping, Craig. He was about to just go in and kill everyone. Just kidding, he died. Oh, they banded this. This will be making a run hole. Oh my god, they have the whole fucking army here. That's Warden with a shotgun. Oh. It's Warden. I don't know if he wants to track him to force him out. I think we're all watching the exact same thing. God, she actually swung me. Also, she 100% thought she killed me, because look, she just turns away from me. Unfortunate for her. The way I explained it was the game sound went out, audio interface back to PC. Is that the way it's set up? So I have OBS captures the game audio separately with the sound capture sound application capture, whatever, the beta thing. So instead of capturing desktop audio, it is an isolated track of just the game audio. OBS captures it separately, but overall, I have all desktop audio on this headset. So it's not any different for the headset. Headset's the same. I just have desktop audio that goes into the audio interface, and the audio interface then goes into the PC. That is it. And I have updated OBS. I haven't updated OBS, like, it just got updated like 2 days ago, but I've updated it recently enough that it shouldn't be having the same issues. Or at least I updated it like 3 weeks ago, you know. Thank you. Sounds like an issue between the game and OBS. So my concern is that it's from the DX12 and the game going to OBS, which is more annoying because then there's nothing I can do about it. So the interface you want to change out isn't between the game and OBS, so would it make a difference? I don't know. Honestly, at this point, like, I'm just like, anything I've done, drivers or whatever, hasn't fixed anything, so I'm kind of just like, what do I do now? Okay, IQ, I got all the cameras for you. Oh, they reinforced all the hatches? They did. Do not want to go this way. Oh. One's down here. I don't really know where though. Wasn't sure how close he was. Do I have a laser on my gun? On the replay, it showed a laser on the wall. But I don't think I have a laser on there. Could be wrong. Black ice cookies good. I won't drop 40 on them if they're bad. I mean, I like them. Doesn't mean everyone likes them. You want to try them out? One thing you can do is if you go to the top left of the website, there's like a bundle section. You can just get one of each thing. So you can get like one black ice cookie, one monster cookie, a sampler pack of one of the shakes, a bar. So that way you can try them all before you commit to buying like a huge box. Because as much as I appreciate the support, I don't want you buying something that you might not like. I'd rather you just buy a bunch of samplers, find out what you do like, and then commit to buying that. No worries, Pop. Also turn off audio monitoring for game capture and see if it helps. Interface shouldn't matter as you said the headset and mic are fine. So do you mean like turn it off so it's not like just that bar constantly going up and down? Or is there something else you're telling me to turn off? I don't understand how the bar would affect it. Don't they come with codes for the black ice? From what someone told me, apparently that like bundle giveaway or whatever they were doing ended this year, or like last year, going into this year. I don't think the code is valid anymore. But I mean, if you got one cookie, you could still try it, see if it works. If it doesn't, then at least you didn't buy a whole box to waste the code, right? With a CPU issue, if you're high usage, it can cause sound latency delay issues. Good test could be to lower the game settings for a match and hold a card that shows a cam visual for checking later. The card? What does that mean? You audio people in your terms. Pre-fire. Someone's on spiral. Shots. That was unfortunate timing when I was mid-reload, or about to reload. Uh-oh. Cool costume. Monitoring so lets you hear what's being captured. If you don't have it on though, just check sample rates. I know sample rates are the same. It's 48,000 hertz on both OBS and in like my Windows. Oh, let me see what you mean. Audio monitoring. I don't even know how to... Oh, everything has monitoring on. It is just weird though that like I've had the exact same setup for so long and then all of a sudden it breaks. Maybe when I switched over my audio system or like setup. It's like, what are the odds that OBS, which I hadn't updated in months, suddenly broke for audio capture of just the game? I mean, that makes no sense to me. Can you still get CJX drops? Yes, but it ends... basically, today's the last day. Tomorrow, it ends at 3 p.m., so it's going to be like halfway through the day. It's over. Oh. Oh, they had a drone on top of the statue. That's unfortunate. I was like, how did I get pinged? Did I like R6X? It's R. I don't like people saying it's R6X. CJAX. I like CJAX. I think it's good. Will the beta just be taken off? So the beta will still be there, but if you try to boot it up, it'll just say the beta's over. Thank you for trying. And then that's it. And the game will never launch. Bro, who is pinging? Oh wait, it's costing. Definitely costing. Oh, guess it's 2v1, might as well ping. She was getting stuck in my throat. Alright, I need to actually do something today. I've been doing dick all. Got no clips. There's a reason I prefer calling it CJAX, or is it just how it's called? I mean, everything we've been told is just CJAX. Never at any point did any of the devs or any of the dev team call it Rainbow Six CJAX. But also it's just like Rainbow Six Siege X or Rainbow Six X or R6X. Just I feel like that doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely as just Siege X. I thought they said it wasn't going to be an update, but a whole new, better version of Siege. No, they literally said the exact opposite of that. They literally said, this is not a whole new Siege. This is an updated, better version of Siege. No, same lobby. Alright, I'm getting fast queues, but now I'm just like stuck in this champ lobby that's gonna obliterate me. Hmm. So it's R6 2.0. I still think they would have handled the situation a whole lot better with way less confusion if they just said, we're announcing Rainbow Six Siege 2. If you have Rainbow Six Siege, everything carries over. And you have, like, everything you do now. If you're new to Siege, Siege 2 will be free. Free to play. For them titties.
Or pal.
I absolutely gain the year 1 rewards if I started playing in December 2016. Based off what we know, yes. But we don't know for sure, because they haven't released any information about it. But that is playing in year 1 season 4, so I would assume so. Huh. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I just love Dex, bro.
Yep.
19 months do I
Thank you
need
for the
help?
19 months, Andy. Do I need help? No, you don't. My Varsy's so good at identifying hackers, he's one of them. Could you imagine? This entire time, I just put up the facade that I am a legit player. Also, okay, yesterday, we're planning our trip for Norway with my family. My nephew, who is like 23 by the way, hit me with the, oh, we should go here. I've heard it's very nice. It's an what'd he say? He was like, it's an archipelago. I'm like, a what? He's like, an archipelago. That is not how you say that word. That's the weirdest way I've heard that word pronounced. Should have destroyed a hole so I could see the actual window, but what's done is done. Oh no. Or I heard them jump in over here. Oh, they were on the rappel. I thought I heard them jump in. What was that rat angle? I learned about it from Pro League. They were using it, I think BDS was using it against the team. I was like, oh, there's a fucking long ass angle there. Hello, Josh. Josh, did you see they released the boys skins in Siege? They did, Josh. Bro, I hate Hasham peeking. They need to remove it. It genuinely is like the worst thing they've ever added. Josh, can you tell me why that would be a bad thing? I'm not like calling you out or anything. Just please tell me why you think that that would be a bad thing of them just making Castle A-Train. Please, please tell me. I'm trying to prove a point. That way, if you say what I think you'll say, I can screenshot it and prove my point. Alright, that was good enough. I'm gonna screenshot and send it to Scuff. Scuff said that Castle should be A-Train, and I was like, why? Why do you think he should be A-Train? And she's just like, because they're both athletic. I'm like, athletic, huh? I said Oryx should be A-Train, and she's like, what? That makes no sense. I'm like, but I was like, Ace makes sense as Homelander, because Ace is egotistical. Homelander's egotistical. It all adds up. My Castle's A-Train. I don't know about that. What if it was on the other Twitch run here? Not that it really mattered. Actually, no, we have Kaid's to protect. I hear them planting? There's no way, right? No. Can barely see. I could see her arm. I need to tab out and get. Oh, he got team killed. Oh, that's tough. Tab out in between rounds to get the screenshot to send to Scuff. All we have to do is not double peek. Oof. I said Thorn should be Maeve, Josh, since she's all about being strong and ginger. I feel like if I add Scuff in the mod channel, she'll get mad. I'll just leave that there for her to see. What are your thoughts on a Mozzie main? Asking for a friend. Mozzie's kind of like not as good anymore, but he's got 4 pets. If you get any drones, that's good. She the snitch. You know, I have a screenshots folder, which is like any screenshot I ever take. I think I have like 2,000 screenshots in there. I'd say about a quarter of them are blackmail of some kind. You've not eaten since Sunday, Josh? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god, I'm blind. I can't see the camera. Josh, go get some food. You fucking kumquat. I don't know if I'll repel there. I'm gonna get fucking killed from main lobby. I better not be in that folder. I think I have 1 or 2 things of you in there. Or probably even more, let's be honest. There are a lot of incriminating things. The person I have the most blackmail on is Rob. You'd think someone who's a government employee would try harder to not say fireable things, but here we are. Like that mirror setup. I looked away. Wait, double revive right here with the finger boost. Really? Used all of them, didn't she? Last one's downstairs. Oh. Nope, she still had one. She could have revived 2 of us. But she didn't use it. Classic Finka player. Yes, it happens. I think it was on cooldown. I think more than 20 seconds passed because we were down, and then after a few seconds, then it started like ramping up. I don't think it was like perfectly timed that she just got it back right there. I'm sure she only got it back recently, but I don't think it was that short or that close. You know what ass wiping cloth that is? I think it was the same person. Actually, no. Actually, yes. I think it was. I think it was Rowdy Rhino. What's my opinion on Outback and Lair? I don't mind either of the maps. And yes, this is a Homelander skin dazzle. Ace is Homelander. But unlike Homelander, I can't get any kills. Actually, that's not true. I've gotten a few kills. I just haven't gotten many clips. I've gotten like 2 Ks and 1 kill here and there. I wonder if I can shoot those from the rappel. Wall bang him, but unfortunately, I think he has moved.
Collision in open area.
Don't think we're gonna push in here. We're all spread out now. I guess we just push blue. Remember to check the nearest spot. Oh, that is already... Gonna bait out the goils. Or no one does anything? Very surprising. Oh, just one was there. Alright. I was like, man, literally no one did anything. Or actually, maybe he wasn't down. Because Twitch got a kill at the same time. Never mind.
I just love
They weren't
Dex,
down. They
bro.
just weren't Holding.
Still here after 6 years. It's like you're entertaining or
Thank you
something.
for the 8 months from Pineapple. Still here after 6 years. It's like you're entertaining or something. Am I? Am I? I feel like I fulfill my role, but I don't think entertainment is one of them. You know, when I was in Atlanta, I actually had a viewer of mine who was attending, and he was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, like, you're my like perfect background noise for the day." He's like, "At my house, I'll put you on like an iPad or something." He's like, "All day, you're just the background noise, so I like have something to do while I work." And like that makes more sense to me. Like, I feel like I am background noise. Five minutes ago, you guys take for granted how funny. I mean, you do take for granted how funny I am, but I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm not, you know, entertaining. I can just be funny. Come here to feel better about my life. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? No, I know what it means. I'm trash. I have a third monitor dedicated for VarsityGaming. What happens if I'm not live? I guess VODs. Oh, I think that was from like a cat hair or something. I could feel it like tickling, and then all of a sudden I just let out a big sneeze. Ugh. I have to go wipe my arm after this. Bruh. He took my cap can traps. What? Okay, the first one maybe I missed. I don't think the other three missed. Maybe I reevaluate. I think if they were holding dirt, they've completely abandoned it since no one pushed there for so long. Wasting a zombie, but what do I know? Oh my god. I missed his head. Ugh, I need to go blow my nose as well. I want to say it's the cat allergy. I don't see any cat hair around here or any cats, but I think... Actually, you know what? No, yesterday I went downstairs and when I came back up, Bagel had stolen my seat and was just sitting in my office chair. Maybe the allergies have finally kicked in. Just one sec. Okay. We keep going. Have we won a single game today? Yes, we won Consulate. We've lost 3 and won 1. Not a great day. I think I've also just been doing trash. You miss Josh flirting? I don't think anyone misses horny Josh. What kind of cat do you have? We have 2 cats, and they're both Bengals. They're bitches. No game with the boys. I don't think anyone's on. No one has been on, at least, recently. I know Kit won't be on for a while, because his brother's in town for like, I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So he's probably going to be spending a lot of time with him, rightfully so. And then... Cross works. Priest unemployed, but has to take care of his kid. Ben works. Asian works. Actually, Asian should be on. Thank you. Good. Chat. You know, people say when you get older, you have to spend your money on bills and, you know, house and stuff. Well, they're wrong. When you have a disposable income, you can spend it on whatever you want. Like Lego luggage. Because why not? You know what is funny is Annie specifically, when she was buying it, she just said she told the cashier, she's like, this isn't for a kid. This is for my husband. And then laughed at me. And this is how I business expense things I want. I opened it on stream and I'm going to use this to travel for work. Business expense. Maybe I make a TikTok on it. Business expense. This is economics 101. It's actually a pretty decent size. I was afraid it was going to be tiny. Oh, and it has like the lock thing on the side. And chat wasn't wrong. Someone in chat said it had like these, it has a Lego handle, so you can actually put real Legos on this. This is like what looks like standard Lego. Oh. Okay. I'll have to do it right now. And not only do I have the Lego suitcase, it also comes with a Lego backpack. A little small, probably won't end up using this too much or at all, but it exists. You can tell this is for a child. This is so small. This backpack is puny. Let's see if the suitcase is big enough to fit CC and possibly Bagel. He's also here. They're investigating. Doesn't pass the box test. Oh, wait. Maybe it does. Bagel likes the vibe. Now I'm ready to travel, chat. Ready to go on vacation. All right, guys. I'm gonna need you to rate the travel fit, okay? God, this backpack is puny. How do I look? I show up to the airport like this. I think I'm ready for business travel. You know what's great is the box itself says for ages 5 and up. Luckily, we fit into that category, guys. Also, after having used Annie's bags for my most recent trip, I gotta say the rolling on this much smoother. Hers, I could feel the tension on the wheels. This one glides like I don't even know, glides like a slick seal. All right, I'm ready for my next trip, which is Norway. All right, I'm gonna put this away because the cats are ready to destroy it. Just give me a second. Hey, go say hi. Want to say hi? And when is it Finland's time? Does Finland have anything, Silencio? Okay, what is that at emote? Like the coughing cat, I like it.
I just love
Annie
Dex,
did
bro.
ask if she should get the matching yellow one, but I feel like that might be a little bit too much. Thanks for the sub from Cruz Coxon? Cox on? Lapland is beautiful. It's a famous holiday resort for celebrities. Oh, as a fellow celebrity, I feel that that may be up my alley. Let's see. Lapland. Santa Claus Village. Is that what it is? It's an amusement park in Rovaniemi, Finland. Is that what I'm looking up? The Coxon. Is that the park that has the ice hotel? I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of different ones because there's... I feel like Lapland is an area. So it's not just one. Because I see like Lapland Winter Resorts. Here are the top 10 Lapland Winter Resorts. Apuka Resort Lapland. I feel like Silencio doesn't even know his own country. Can you go Deimos next round? I really want to see his new skin. Well, I mean, you're not going to see it if I play him. But, is it? One of the places more northern are the resort places where you can hike and ride a snowmobile, sightseeing stuff. Lapland is an area. Yeah, but you said it's a resort. So what resort are you talking about? You said, oh, Lapland, the resort. But if Lapland's an area, which one's the resort? Or which resort are you talking about? Oh, so that's Deimos. Here is Ace as Homelander. Lapland as a general. You are useless. I'm seeing normal hotels at like $300 a night, and then there's like crazy hotels at $750 a night, but I don't even know if those are in Lapland. This one's in Paiha. What the fuck is a Paiha? Oh. I've lost interest now. Just joined. The Deimos skin looks goofy and not in a good way. I think it looks fine. GG's for like an hour, so we switched to quick match to get different people. Bro, I was saying that earlier. I was like, man, I'm in the same fucking lobbies for the last like hour and a bit. I hate when that happens. But also, I made the mistake of opening my package, and now I think I'm no longer in a queue cycle, and I'm just going to be here for like 15 minutes queuing. Did it get the Lego Ornithopter from Dune? That was a fun build. I haven't built Lego in like 2 years, Steven. It got to a point because I was making it for the Lego TikTok account. I was like, I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to. Like, I used to have a lot of fun, and then it became like, okay, I have to like sit down, build it, and then I have to go back and edit it. And I was like, oh,
I just love
too
Dex,
much.
bro.
What was in the package? I bought a Lego suitcase and Lego backpack. Now I'm gonna look like a man when I travel. Lego building stream when? I haven't done one in a while. Honestly, if they make the Pokemon Lego set decent, I'll maybe do that on stream. Thanks for sublanzin. You could build a Lego set while waiting for a match. I probably could. Yesterday, again, it took me an hour and a half to find all the matches. I found 5 matches, hour and a half of queuing for all 5. Need the Lego fanny pack. I'm not much of a fanny pack user. I meant for a personal build. I stopped building Lego after I stopped it for the channel, Steve. And I think because I got to the point where I was like, I'm not enjoying this as much. I want to get back into it. Like, I still never built the Japanese castle. I wanted to build that, but I've been lazy. It also hurt. Okay, like this is gonna make me sound old. It hurts my back. Like sitting like this, building, hurts my back. I need to do activities that don't hurt my back. Don't involve me sitting. Puzzles is basically the same thing though. Podcast back? No, podcast is not coming back. I don't know if I could trust Rob to be politically correct on stream these days, or in a podcast these days. He says some wild things. Look at the stream and see this. This is a Homelander. You have a standing desk, my guy. I don't like playing games standing. It feels weird. Sometimes I edit standing, very rarely though. And I try to do like hacker replay and PC versus console standing, but playing standing just feels odd. But I also like, you know, if I'm going to do something, a different hobby outside of gaming, I feel like it should be something that's not sitting. That's why I do rock climbing for fitness, and then me and Annie are going to start going on more walks again as it's starting to warm up. You can change the roster for the podcast. I also like, I'm already spread thin. Things are constantly being forgotten and falling through the cracks as it stands with everything I have. I'm not adding more to my workload. Pretty sure I ran into a cheater in standard yesterday because the doc on the other team locked onto the IQ and Blackbeard on my team through a garage wall and chalet. That does sound like a cheater. Also, random question, kind of random. For people who are still getting drops, has anyone gotten the drop today for the first time and actually gotten access right away? Or is it still buggy as hell? Because last I heard, even though they fixed it, it was still really buggy. I've seen the people that have a standing desk and walk on a treadmill. Yeah, people told me to get that. I'm like, there's no way I could do that. I think, like, especially in an FPS where I have to aim, like, I don't want my arms to be moving as I walk around, you know? Oh, found a match. It took only 8 minutes. Oh, this is literally the same lobby. Like, exactly the same. Oh. And did the skin just drop? Yeah, it did. I feel like the servers can't be this dead that we're only finding one group of people. It has to be like the matchmaking is just broken now. There's no way it's that dead. Why does it take me so long to find matches? I don't know. I'm blaming it on dynamic matchmaking. They updated the matchmaking system this season, and ever since they updated it, my matchmaking has been taking forever. And like, again, I don't think it's because of like the time of day or anything, because there's still like 100,000 people online. Like there's a lot of players. Maybe it is just that dead in standard, I don't know. But there's more players than there have been in over a year, and somehow matches are taking longer to find. That makes sense. Probably because test server's popping off. This is an issue before test server. Even Priest said one time he was in a 30-minute queue and then a 25-minute queue, and then he just left Siege for the day. He's like, I'm not waiting half an hour for a match. It's not worth it. I think there's always the issue also, like, a lot of people in chat, I understand, you know, you're just trying to be helpful or whatever, but a lot of you guys are also in much lower elo than me, so I feel like you're finding matches faster because the elo it's just searching for literally anyone. I think the elo has become so strict, though, that now that I'm in, like, champ standard elo, I'm just not finding matches because it's looking for champs and there's not many champs in standard. Okay. The dock is just destroying everyone. Or way to check the MMR? Nope. I just know that I'm in a high rank lobby because like literally everyone in here is like champ. Or this is the first lobby I've had in a while that's not all champs. We have a few plats. Normally it's all champs and diamonds. Now it's majority champs and a few plats. But your actual rank doesn't affect it because like standard or like quick play and standard have their own MMR outside of ranked. As shitty as it sounds, I honestly think there's only one way I can fix this. Because like, I don't know, it's too long. I need to like help lower my MMR, which means either losing games or throwing. Or I know quick play and standard share an MMR, so one thing that I've done in the past, if I ever had this issue, is I would just go into quick plays and I just leave constantly. I'd have like 100 abandons, and then that lowers your MMR, and then you're in, you know, much more normal queues. I still get like competitive matches, but just faster queues. Maybe not all champs, maybe just a few champs then, but it'll just be faster. Or get an alt account. I mean, right now I'm specifically trying to get a video with the boys' skins, so no, an alt account does not work here. And also, like, I don't want to use an alt account, and I shouldn't have to use an alt account just to play this game. I know the reality of the situation is different than like, how it should be. But, like, yeah, there's really no reason for me to have to use an alt account just to fucking play. There's something I need to do after claiming beta so it shows up in my library. You should get an email. Check your spam and stuff. It constantly goes to spam. And then the emote I everything you to do. Alt accounts get banned also. I mean, they do and they don't. The content creators who are getting banned on alt accounts are doing it on purpose just to be like, oh my god, I got banned, because they know there's like strict stat bans at the beginning for a new account, so they're doing it on purpose. Now, obviously, they're still good players, they're still doing well, but yeah. They want to get stat banned so they can be like, oh my god, the game thinks I'm cheating. It's like, no, you just made a new account with, like, that's shitting on coppers. Of course the game's gonna be like, this is suspicious. Anything for the views? Yep. It is a little sad that that's what the state of Siege has come to, but I also get it. It's not even the state of Siege, it's the state of content creation. But I just don't like that it's become that in Siege specifically. so low. I missed one shot. Unfortunate. Thanks for the 16 months, Eagle. What's my aura level? I don't speak youth. Doesn't Marley run alts for that same reason? I mean, a lot of creators run alts for different reasons. I'm not even going to pretend to know what Marley's reasons are. Some people do it so they don't get noticed as much. Some people do it so they're always in different lobbies. Some people do it specifically because, again, not saying that he's doing this, but just in general. Some people do it because new accounts will have much lower elo so they can just shit on people and get easy clips. Everyone has different reasons. I used to use alts mainly for series. Like I would do copper to diamonds. So I was like, I need a new account, or like I need an account that can start at copper every single season. And then I just play on my main account otherwise. But now I don't do that because I'm just like, yeah, not worth it. Also, copper to diamond is not dead. If I still get the drop, can I play after March 19th? Nope. Tomorrow, the beta ends at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So exactly like 24 hours from now, the beta's over, regardless of when you got access. You could get access at 2:45 p.m. tomorrow. Doesn't matter. The beta still ends at 3 p.m. I haven't really ever used a zombie over here before. Yeah, I stopped doing copper to champ because there is no copper to champ anymore. I was talking to Pox about it, and I think he said he does copper to champ now, but it's like, you start in copper, but you're still playing against champs the entire time. It's not real copper to champ, it's just playing ranked at your level the entire time. Before, it used to be like you would work your way through the ranks. You would actually have to play against real copper players, and then beat them so that you could rank up. Now it's just like you just play champs 24/7. That's not the same. Put a super good zombie by the half wall on the left past the closet. Or by the cabinet. Oh, you mean like over there? I assume you mean right here. I was mostly just thinking how I hold down VIP with this. Which I feel like this is a decent setup, but no one's pushing it, so it doesn't really matter. Layers, like an onion. So chat, how many of you guys have watched the Shrek 5 teaser? And how many of you like it? I've heard that apparently the Gen Z kids love it. But then the older folk are like, this is fucking weird. The right side circle couch a bit more forward and on top of the half couch where the cushions are, so it covers walk-in of Hall of Fame. Or like right here or there, yeah. I get hit in MMR in standard and casual, but the rank system at the moment just still doesn't feel good. Yeah, and like we've always been fine with it in standard and casual because you need it, otherwise you'll just have like champs like me shitting on brand new players who are playing standard for the first time. But in ranked, it's like I feel like we could just have a normal rank system. Also, like, let's be honest here. I know a lot of you guys are coppers and like bronze players. Was it that bad before that at the beginning of the season you might face some really good stacks and then otherwise you'll just face your normal stacks? I feel like everyone was okay with that and then they just made it worse. playing this game on and off since day one. My problem is the cheaters in this game. Yeah, I play cheaters almost every day, and last month I got rollback every day. I mean, I'm surprised you're playing it against them that much. I assume you must be playing high-level ranked a lot. I rarely face cheaters, but I also only play standard unless we're in a rank stack. Missed the MMR restrictions, how now croppers can play with champs. So, okay. I don't mind them getting rid of the rank restrictions. It's just the answer on how to properly implement it is so easy. And, like, I should have, honestly, we had a chance to ask devs questions, and I didn't think about this question. I should have asked it, because it really is, like, it's really dumb, in my opinion, how they implemented it. Where you can play with other people, but then they have, like, the phantom player now to try to make, like, the match harder, because if you have, like, a copper and a champ playing together, you'll go against, on average, gold players. So, I'm like, what they should have done, which is so easy, is, like, if you want to play ranked with your copper friend, you can, as a champ. It's just that you're only going to matchmake off the highest ranked possible. So if you're a champ, you will matchmake off of champ only. It's like, yeah, play with your silver friends if you want. They're just going to face against all champs. Easy. Easy answer. Then that way it's like, okay, if you really want to play ranked together, you can. Otherwise, just play standard.
Oh, dude, that's gonna just come out.
But instead they did like, no, you have to play, or you're playing in like this weird elo limbo, blah blah. Oh, banded the wall. I just don't like it. Gonna follow the Black Noir. Black Noir's dead. Eight bullets.
I just love Dex, bro.
I missed that. No. Also, when he was on this half wall, did it not sound like he was like inside of me? It sounded way too close for how far he was. I know he's like just on the other side of the wall, but I was like, it sounded like he was inside my butthole. Oh, still what? A nice. Oh, wait, what? Oh, 4K. Oh, that was almost an ace. Sounded like he was an Aqua. It kind of did sound like that too.
We'll get him this time.
Heck yeah, man.
Got back after a 4-year plus break, and I feel like the game's audio got worse. I mean, yeah, I have no defense for it. Thanks for Sub-Shiro, by the way. It also, like, when Jaeger was flanking me, when I was at the planter, in my opinion, it sounded like he was in VIP. I thought he was in VIP until he shot, and then I was like, oh, he's behind me. I don't know if that's because it was a mix of, like, being pushed from the front and the back. I was like, maybe I hear something VIP. I don't know. But in my opinion, it did not sound like he was coming from 90. It's not that much better, Toasted. You're saying because in Apex, people could be right behind you and you don't hear them. In Siege, people drop or peek and you don't hear or see them at all, so I would say it's much better, if at all better. But audio's hard. I'm not going to pretend like I even can begin to understand how audio works. Especially how to make it better. All I can say is that I know it's not good. Swung into lobby. I might do it again. Oh. One's behind the shield. Oh, he's on the boosted spot. Oh, oh. Our Bloods. How does he have 5 kills? That was rough to see. Just releasing more $300 heirlooms and cash grabs. That is insane to me that any game will release skins that cost like more than, I don't know, in my opinion, a game or like a skin being released in-game, purchasable in-game through any means should never cost more than like $40. Meanwhile, Valorant has skins that are like $100 for a pistol. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's a Riot, bro. I know. I've heard Riot is shameless on Valorant and in League of Legends. I just cannot fathom ever spending that much money on skins. Like, the most expensive skin I would ever buy, if I had to, like, completely pay outright, would be, like, $30 max. $40, I'm like, I could understand. In my mind, like, everything that a Valorant skin bundle has, like, skins for all the guns, the animations, the tiers, blah, blah, all of that, like, total should be, like, $40. In my mind, but in Valorant it's like $500 for everything, and people happily pay for it, or they complain. They're like, "Oh, skins are so expensive." Purchase, purchase, purchase. Insane to me. He doesn't have a band down. I could do both walls and then try to... Oh, no, he's band down. Still trying to breach. Actually, they did breach a VIP. Drop. Thank you. God, they peeked me one by one. It's very nice of them. Alright, I didn't get the clutch last round, but I got this round. And then maybe I'll get the MVP. Maybe. Oh, I've heard about some of the skins in Counter-Strike, Misanthrope, that there was one skin that sold for like $250,000. Like, I could not possibly grasp that. The best part about the Valorant gun skins being so expensive is that people who are better than you can kill you and just get that skin for free. True. I still always take, like, solace in the fact that I know people get pissed when I kill them in a game that I don't, like, pay for skins in, and I'm just running default skins. Like, I've played those games. I've played with friends who are very invested in other games, and they always rage when they're like, this guy has no skins and he killed me? Like, how did he kill me? Because they just assume no skins means you are, like, bad at the game. So when I played Apex, I had no skins. When I played Valorant, I had no skins. I'm like, this makes me feel good knowing that they are suffering, knowing that I killed them. In Siege, I basically am forced to buy skins because of content creation, but I don't really buy skins in any other game because of that. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna win because I feel like we've only come close with me in the last 2 rounds. I could die here. Had a chance to kill the... Oh my god, Osa, what are you doing? How are you alive? Actually, no, I should just break it. Well. Well. I think there goes most of our chance of winning. Do you, like, hear that? Thank God I went to put down a claymore, I wouldn't have seen that. Our head? Must have just barely missed. I swear my aimer was right on her head. Oh my god, and that's who I died to. A terrible aim. Oof. Oh, and Jaeger was down too.
GG Varsity.
3G. How does he know? I'm so elusive with my name, no one knows me for prosciutto. Well, I tried, chat. I did what I could. I guess I got some clips, I got something. Okay, I'll do one more. Unless we get like some better games now, because again, all day it's been the same stack, same lobby. What's weird is even though I keep going against the same lobby, my queue times are still like 7 to 10 minutes on average. I think only 2 matches or maybe 1 match today has been a short queue. We've only played 5 matches. Prosciutto the goat. Prosciutto is indeed amazing. The only thing that I hate recently with prosciutto is that the meat, like I try to chew it and it doesn't break, so then I just have the meat tickling my throat. I swear Kiba barriers just make people's aim 100% worse. You know what I think it is with the Kiba barrier? I think they need to remove the white hit marker on it, personally. The amount of times that I, like, my brain sees a hit marker as soon as I shoot, and it's just like, I killed the person, and I, like, feel the need to look away. It happens all the time. Like, remove that white hit marker, and I'll be focusing a lot more on trying to hit the head. Instead, I just kind of, like, naturally in my head, I'm like, oh, I hit him, and then I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't hit him, and I die. Hydrate. Was the 48 gig update this morning? I don't know what 48 gig update you're talking about. Was that for the test server or for this game? That's what I'm saying, Sharpie. The nice part, I'm not going to tell you guys too much because I don't know what Ubisoft would be comfortable with me telling you, is that luckily my complaints about the dynamic matchmaking have caught the eyes of the devs, and I'll at least say they're looking into it. Whether they find anything or not, I'm not sure. But I know a lot of people have complained about matchmaking taking forever. And especially in standard where, like, I know it's not the highest player base, it should still be fast queues. So hopefully they look into it and they find something, because it is ridiculous sometimes how long it can take. Do you think grinding standard for renown is better than quick play? Yes, because I don't know what the numbers are exactly. I think it's like quick play gives you like 0.75 of the renown you should get, and then standard is like 1 times, and then ranked is like 1.25. So ranked is actually better, but ranked matches take longer. So when the Siege X come out in June, what's dynamic matchmaking? They never really gave us full specifics on what it is, but it's essentially supposed to be some type of improvement to make matchmaking faster. So what they're going to do is, like, let's say there's 4 servers in all of NA. It's just like, hey, these people are on Western US servers and they're taking forever to find a match. Like, mix these 5 people in Western US with these 5 people on Central servers and then, like, get them in a match together. Something like that. They said it would improve matchmaking times, and it's only made it worse for me, unfortunately. What side should the rotate be on for 3rd floor cafe freezer? I always put it on the left side. Like, if you're in the white hall looking at the freezer, I put it on the left side. But I've seen a lot of people recently are putting it on the right now, and I don't know why. I think in Pro League they're doing it too, and I don't get it. My guess is that it's so that the rappel window can't see all the way through. But then if you rotate through, their skylight just kills you for free if they react fast enough. Hey, we actually found a match in 4 minutes. It's probably going to be the exact same lobby, but we found a match. Oh my god, it's basically a new lobby. There's only one person, DMA Tech. Everyone else is new. Also, wasn't DMA Tech, didn't he have capitals in his name before? It's the same person. I swear he had capitals. Or low. Yeah, I thought it was all capitals before. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, right now we were talking about it yesterday. You guys are lucky in EU where it's like a super small area with hundreds of millions of people. Canada and the US have 4 servers because it's so large and only 300 million people total population are like, I guess it's 400 million now total. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So like, you guys just have so many more people in such a dense area. Also, Pengu did respond to my tweet about the dynamic matchmaking. He said he's also noticed issues, but for him it's the opposite, where it's like queues are too quick and the matches are garbage. Versus me, where the queues are too long and the matches are still garbage. Actually, I don't think it's worth putting a camera here if they're doing a whole zombie setup. Factor all matches are garbage. Yeah. You have to do a vibe check C4. What are the vibes feeling like? Not feeling it yet. They made an S tier game mode extremely rare, riot dub. However, why it's got. Oh, yeah, some about League or something. Playing Hawaii, it takes forever to find a game. Well, Hawaii is even worse because you guys either have to play Japan servers or West servers. And West servers are. So if I'm not mistaken, the ranking for population for servers is like West.
I just love dicks, bro.
I think for some reason South Central is second. And then Central, and then West. Wait, did I say West at the beginning? East. East, South Central, Central, West. I don't know why South Central is higher. I don't know for sure if it even is. I think Central might be above South Central. But I know a lot of people, they specifically will queue for South Central because they say it's much easier lobbies, and they can easily get champ on those servers versus like East Coast. I don't like them. The ping's too high. The matches are garbage. Thanks for 22 months. Bata. Bata 7777. One thing I hate about elite animations is that I can do really good on defense. That puts me in position for MVP, but on attack I could be bad, but the attacking operator gets MVP. Just a minor thing. That's something I think about sometimes. I mean, I would prefer... I know Rivals does something similar as to what you're saying, which I don't like. I think it should show whichever character you did best with, but... that would also be shitty if you're like, oh, I could get an animation for this person I own. But I don't know. Kind of makes sense to just make it whoever you played last. Especially that way then the enemy team can tell who you are. Because it would be really shitty if you're like playing, you're like, oh, who's the ace who just got an animation? Like, they're on defense, I don't know who that is. It just makes more sense to keep it consistent and understandable. Apex content creator from South Africa. They don't have any servers in Africa, so you get some minimum 250 ping. Yeah, I've seen similar things for like, well, Siege was one. The closest server they had for South Africa would have been like Eastern Europe. And then now they have the Mena servers at least, so it's like probably not terrible ping.
Bruh.
Bruh. I don't know if I can get a kill. Oh, unfortunate. He had a shield. I aimed too low. Fortunate. I was hoping that my Goyo would stay like hidden somewhere so that I could come up and help him, but by the time I rotated, he already, I guess, peeked and died. Unfortunate. Let's go Valkyrie.
I just love
Thanks
dicks.
for sub 21. Why is Clash getting reworked? She's perfect. I don't understand the reasoning for making shields a drooling IQ level experience. I think at the end of the day, the reason why an operator like Clash might get reworked is because the average Joe, you know, little Billy Bob coming home from his 9-to-5 elementary school, doesn't want to learn how to deal with a shield. They just find it frustrating that if they shoot, they don't die. So they're probably going to rework her. I assume she's getting reworked. That's why she's not on the test server. What I'm wondering now, though, is what are they going to do to deal with shields? Because Clash was like the biggest counter to shield play. If you had a Monty, a Blitz, and a Blackbeard like all rushing, Clash counters that so easily. Now, if Clash ends up getting reworked, I don't know how you stop them, other than just like traps, which are pretty easy for other shields to deal with. Clash was just like the impossible challenge for other shields. My gamer tag is Billy Bob. Oh, he was talking. I thought that was an in-game thing.
Huh?
If you were gonna run out, I was gonna say 248 is the time.
I guess what's also funny about shields is it's not just the 9-to-5 kids who get pissed at it. It's also the like pros. Pros hate shields. I don't think the C4 would kill me, right? Okay.
I have to do those.
I guess he just knew that I...
On me.
Oh, and Ash is below. I'm a little worried because the guy who just naded my C4 and camera is the same guy who's recognized me from last game. So, like, why did he suddenly just know that that was my setup? Sniper, I'm gonna hope not. I'm gonna hope he just, you know, had a feeling, but That is a little weird that he had no idea as far as I could tell, and then just suddenly was like, oh yeah, he's probably gonna C4 me. Maybe he did just to clear out a C4, I don't know. No, you wouldn't be able to hear it. Actually, the first C4, or first grenade he threw, I don't think it made a hole in the floor, but if it did make any hole in the floor, then yeah, it would have been able to hear the C4. So maybe, he could have heard it. Hopefully we have diffuser down and we have all 3 teammates holding one position.
Uh-oh.
Drop the hatch, drop the hatch, drop the hatch.
Oh, genius. Drop the hatch.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
Okay, you gotta shotgun it a bit better than
When you're
that.
prone, it doesn't.
Unfortunate. The play was good, the execution was rough. He was like shooting the edge of the hatch, being like, why is it not breaking? I'm like, oh, you gotta hit it. How do I think Clash will get reworked? I would assume they're just going to completely remove the shield. That would be my guess. Make it like, my first thought when I heard Clash rework was like she could set up Tesla towers or like Tesla traps basically. Maybe like Fenrir where you could activate one and then like it'll stay on for 5 seconds after you activate it and it'll shock anyone walking by, something like that. And then it'll do the same thing as a Clash but just like remote towers. That would be my own personal quick guess. Why does that pool of player impact the operator so heavily? I mean, both Pro League and Casual are the biggest influences on Siege because Pro League is the highest level of play where you'll see the most, or the most eyes will be on it. And then Casual is the biggest pool of players, so they're the loudest voice. That's why. Waiting room. I go for the backside. I'm going in, no drone. The vibes feel good.
It was top dragon.
I hit the wall. No.
I got shrine.
I just love dicks, bro.
Should have rotated.
Left, Twitch, left, Twitch, left.
Oh my god. It doesn't matter. He got the kill. That's all that matters, chat. Also, you can't say much for myself when I'm 0-3.
Oh my god.
Get the arm. Oh.
this game, bro.
I like that he said bruh as if like that spraying through the smoke just completely prevents anyone from pushing at any possible point. I'm like, I mean, it was like not a bad play, but it was like, you can't be surprised if he just sprints right past a DMR firing like crazy, right? I feel like. Okay, I need to do something. I've literally done nothing. I'm 0-3, contributed nothing to this team. I need to do something. Good to see you finally using good headphones. How's it feel compared to gaming headphones? I still get confused a lot because I'm only just now getting used to them. It's been like a month. But they're good. They're very good. It's just I always second guess myself. Like earlier, I'm sure audio was fine, but I felt like it was wrong. I felt like I heard someone somewhere and it turned out to be somewhere else. And like, maybe it's just how I interpret the audio. Like maybe the audio was right and I just interpreted it wrong. You got the headset on backwards. Could you imagine? No. Left. Right. We're good. Okay, we should not be struggling this much in a 5v4. Granted, it's basically a 3v4 because me and Midori are doing quite literally nothing. I don't like that someone's just sitting on that cam. Like someone's gonna flank from arcade stairs. Kidding, IQ's here. Rook was down, but it means nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. It means he's low HP.
Pretty sure it's bottom dragon back.
Oh, it was close right. Aw. Right, Q wasn't ready for that. I feel like I should have heard him. I didn't hear him until he was fully swinging me, right? I'll have to listen back to it. Maybe in the recording it'll be more clear, but I swear I did not hear him at all. Also, this guy's just insane. He's like pre-firing everyone. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that last little bit looked suspicious, but I think he's fine. You're getting sus vibes from these enemies. The Franculus is the only one I'm like... It's kind of crazy, but... I think he was fine. I swear I did not hear... that Rook push up at all. Like, he made zero noise. Until I was dead. Let me check the recording and listen. He did make noise, but right before he pushed up, the two-bro had shot, so I didn't like hear the first few footsteps. And then I was moving at the same time, so I couldn't hear his footsteps over my footsteps. That makes more sense. To the replay room. I mean, I don't think that rook was cheating. Why does it keep doing this? I click on one replay and it shows a different one. It shows the oldest one. Like, I don't think he was doing anything suspicious. But I'll humor chat, and before I end stream, I'll watch it. Because I mean, I will say, at least for his stats, he did insanely well for a plat player. He went like 11-3, just destroyed us. But does that really mean a whole lot? Not really. Also, chat, was there anything in particular that he did that you guys would deem suspicious? Like, even that looked kind of just like he didn't know where to look, and then he ended up looking exactly where they were coming from. But he was looking on the right side of the door, not the left. I feel like he's fine. I feel like he wouldn't have died there. The Blackbeard player was someone else. That was the DMA tech guy. Who I even said to myself, I was like, that's a little weird that he knew my C4 was there. The only thing I can think of is that there was when he threw that first grenade, that it might have broke the floor. And then he would have been able to hear my nitro sub below, but I don't know. I don't think he was cheating. But they do exist. Fucking hell, chat. Watch the Blackbeard around. I'm pretty sure he either just grenaded and heard, or he might have had stream open. Who knows? The grenade would make more sense to me, though. Because he grenaded far. It probably made a hole in the floor. Yeah. But I think you would maybe be able to hear the C4 from there. I would guess you could. You know what we can test? This. Let's find out. I'm sure, I think my understanding would be like, yes, you would be able to hear it from there. I don't think that's as suspicious as I would have assumed. The Frankulus guy was a little crazy, but hey, every dog has their day, you know? I have my mouse on my screen. So we'll just make the hole like right here. Make it like 2 wide. I think that's roughly around the size of the hole that we saw. And then I put a C4 right about here. And then I just run outside and check the door. I think I'll be able to hear the C4. I don't see why not. No, you can't hear it from here. But I have to make the hole a little bit bigger. No, you can't hear it. I mean, again, it's more likely he probably might have been stream sniping, but I'm sure it was fine. Or like, honestly, a lot of people, they see how I play. If people know who I am, they will usually play in a way to counter me because they know how I'm gonna play. Because like, I've had that before where if I'll go a specific operator for a while to try to get clips and then people see me in the match, be like, oh, he's gonna go this operator to go do this. It's like, it's pretty straightforward. And like, one name, I'm like, ah. He probably either heard it or figured I was doing that, so I don't think it was that suspicious. But okay, chat. I am going to head out. I will be back tomorrow. I think Thursday I'm gonna take the day off. Kind of stuff that put you a step above other creators, level-headed, exploratory, and deep understanding of the game. It's no wonder why developers value your opinions. Well, thank you for the glazing. I actually do talk about that a little bit in a future video. Not like, you know, promoting my level-headedness or whatever, but I cover it kind of in a video where I say other creators are a little too quick to call things, and I need to re-edit the video because I need to add this in. I think other creators can be a little too quick to be like cheating, stream sniping, blah blah, which then can result in a lot of false bans, which is why I don't think creators should have the power to, like, imagine clicking on someone and being like, ban them for cheating for that specific reason. Cole was on the other side of the overturned table. He deliberately aimed down to throw the nade close. Yeah, but if he heard the, well, I guess you explained to someone else, but yeah, if he heard the C4, you'd be like, yeah, it's underneath that door or close to the door. I think he either heard it, and maybe I just, like, my replication of it wasn't exact, or he knew it was me, because he already played it with me in the previous game, or possibly stream sniping, but I don't think he was stream sniping. Again, because that was the only thing he did in the entire match. Everything else was fine. But okay, yeah. So chat, I will be back tomorrow. Before I go, thanks for the subs from, I think I missed Semlist and Tep Senpai. Thank you both for subs. I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'm going to take Thursday off, okay? And then I'll be back Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to see if I can try to arrange for a PC versus console for Saturday. It's been a month, and I haven't uploaded in that series in a month, so I'm going to try to get on that. Tomorrow will be the last day to get access to the beta, but the beta also ends tomorrow. So if you don't have it already, it's kind of pointless to get it tomorrow, but I'm going to stream anyways because drops, people see drops, they're going to come to the channel. I might as well make some ad money while I'm here, okay? Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.